Off we go to school. Good morning. It is Monday, 9:08 a.m. Bright and sunshiny and warm. It's wonderful. By the way, I didn't even realize it until yesterday morning when one of my sisters texted me to say, Happy Mother's Day. So I hope if you know some loving mothers that you wished them a happy Mother's Day and perhaps did something special to honor them. We went out for a walk, and of course my daughter was really drawn to the running track that was nearby, the actual nature trail that we were walking on, and decided she wanted me to chase her in circles in laps around this track after I had already done some jogging intervals for 8 miles at home. And so I ended up doing about a little over 11 miles yesterday and burning something like 1,600 calories. I then said, well, let's go out and have a little bit of a Mother's Day dinner. So we went out and tried a Mexican restaurant, and it was actually really good. So what I'm doing today, I have a clinical neurology pharmacology DSP meeting with a quiz, of course. That is from 10 to 11 this morning. At 2 o'clock today, I have a phone call scheduled with an Army recruiter again, just to follow up, see how I'm doing, make sure that I'm on track to be meeting my goals. It's 10:35 and I am done with my pharmacology meeting. Today I got 100% on our quiz. Yay, I'm excited about that. I'm gonna run over to Justice's clinic now and see if I can't get her scheduled for that upper GI series. I should have known better. Actually, I kind of did know better. Even though they do just about everything here, which is really wonderful, they do not do upper GI series. So let's get back on the road. I definitely have a half-eaten plate sitting next to me. And then do you want to FaceTime call me, and that way I can use my computer? So then I ran around chasing her around the track and did another 3 miles. And this week I started adding in some weights again. And truly what I had wanted to do back then was air rescue. So I went through everything. I took the ASVAB and I had scored the 96th percentile, and they, flipped around a worksheet and said, well, choose what you want to do because you can do anything. And I said, air rescue. And they said, no. And I said, air crew. And they said, no. And they said, no. I was told I could do nuclear engineering, and that was the only thing they needed. And so I said, no. I grew up in a really patriotic family. My name is Liberty. I named my daughter Justice. As corny as it sounds, it kind of just feels like it was meant to be. Well, after the pep talk from that recruiter, I definitely had to hop on the treadmill. It is currently 3:40. This stinker this morning said she wanted a salad for breakfast. She said lettuce and tomatoes and ranch. So it is just after 6 o'clock, and this is the first time that I'm actually getting in front of my school stuff to actually study. Someone just looked down on this household and started laughing and was like, you get a problem, you get a problem, you get a problem. So here we are on the treadmill. I'm going to do some studying, watch some videos, walk for an hour-ish. I did just do about 2 miles here on the treadmill while I watched some of my videos and did some practice questions. So let's put the room back together and call it a day. It is 6:59.
Mommy came! Hi!
Good morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday at 9:09. I'm getting on the road to head to school. This morning we have it's almost like our final OPP practical. Diagnose your partner's entire body, and then we can use whatever method we choose, like, muscle energy or HVLA, to treat their dysfunctions. So that's 10 to 12 that I'm doing that. Forgot my keys. It's 11:38. I feel like I did pretty well. The physician that was grading my stuff, he kept nodding to me and being like, I hope that means that I did well. And I'm officially done with all OPP practical things for first year of med school. Isn't that cool? That's really cool. I can back in the bus here. That's how you do it. I'm gonna take my little jelly ball so that I can squeeze it when I have to pump. I just got done with the plasma donation. It is 1:17. So I need to go run to Sam's Club to get gas, and then across the road from there, Target, to pick up a couple things.
Please build a big one.
All right, well, it is 6:40 this morning, and I just got Justice all dressed and changed and packed and ready. She just took off with Grandma. They're heading out to Pittsburgh to do her upper GI series at the Children's Hospital. Hopefully that'll give us some answers. I don't think it will, because I don't think it's an upper GI problem. Who am I? I'm just a mom. I guess we start the day. Oh, there's a baby. It is 8:22. All right, come on, garage door. Don't do this to me today. It's not moving at all. Oh, this is ridiculous. I hate this garage door. So then I had to come out the garage through the door that the most massive bumblebee had taken up residence on. Here we go. I'm heading out at 9 o'clock. I have a clinical neurology pharmacology meeting, and then 10 to 11 I have a 1-hour break. 11 to 12 we have an information on rotations, and then 12 to 1 is an Excel session. It's a little bit warm, but I just need some time to be in my own space, kind of hide away back here. It is 9:31. It is 1:12. The upper GI series showed nothing. On to the next thing. I'm hoping next up is a barium enema. On my way home, I got a message from Justice's doctor, and I will say we're winning points back. He said he put in an order for the barium enema.
I take one, baby.
It is Friday morning. It also, as I checked my watch, I see it happens to also be Friday the 13th. It is 9:04. I am heading out to the plasma donation center and then to school. The only thing I have today is an administrative update from 11 to 12 o'clock. Well, it's 9:51 and I'm going to just head over to school. The kiosk said that I was number 15 in line. It just didn't seem like I was gonna get out of there in time to go to school. So I'm gonna go to school and then afterwards I will come back out here and see if I can't do this donation today. I just realized that this is the last time that I need to actually enter this building this year because my 3 exams next week will be at my regular testing site, which is at the other campus building. So last time I come into this main building this year. It is time to head toward home. It is 1:56 now. I was in and out of there before anyone around me who was already hooked up and going. My machine ran for about 42 minutes. I'm gonna continue hydrating now. I got home and I played with Justice for a little while and I made her some soup. It is now 3:39. Oh, while I'm on the treadmill, I'm not gonna plan to like go super hard today just because I did do the plasma donation. I still wanna move, get some things done. So I think really quick, I'm gonna go in and try to order some of my transcripts that I need to order to have sent to the Army recruiter that I'm working with to explore the HPSP program. And while I'm on the whole kick of ordering things to be sent, I'm going to see if I can't get my MCAT score sent over as well. If that actually just happened, that was like the easiest thing I've ever ordered to go somewhere ever.
Major, over here! No!
Before you go, I just want to remind you that if this mom can do it, I know that you can too. Thank you for supporting us by watching this video. Don't forget that by subscribing to our channel, it is you who help us to grow.